All substrates must be clean, sound, free of contaminants, and must be able to support the weight of the veneer. Consult the product data sheet for approved substrates and local code for weight and height restrictions prior to use. Optimal speed and productivity can be achieved by setting up an assembly line type production. Place a number of stone or tile onto a board to allow for the fastest preparation. To prepare stone veneers, first grind only those areas to receive Latipoxy 310 stone adhesive to remove any contaminant or film left during fabrication. Next, brush off the dust and wipe with a slightly damp sponge. Complete the preparation by wiping down with a dry cloth. Each veneer should be clean and dry prior to application of Latipoxy 310 stone adhesive. Porcelain and ceramic veneers need only to be wiped clean and dried prior to application. Convenient pail and jar packaging allows Latipoxy 310 stone adhesive to be hand mixed by taking equal parts and mixing before application onto the tile or stone. For optimal productivity, ease of use, and speed, the Latipoxy cordless mixer may be used. Begin by charging the battery to full capacity prior to use, which will take roughly 45 minutes. You'll know the battery is fully charged when the indicator light turns off. Please read the owner's manual prior to use. Simply insert the battery onto the handle until you hear it click firmly into place. Operating the Latipoxy 310 cordless mixer is quick and simple. First, open the clutch lever. Grasp the rack handle and pull outward until fully open. You are now ready to insert one Latipoxy 310 cartridge pack into the housing. Remove the protective cap at the tip of the cartridge completely, making sure both sides are free and clear. Next, load the cartridge by pushing the tip through the hole at the end of the housing. Push the rack forward until pistons make contact with the back of the cartridge and close the clutch. Finally, screw on only the Latipoxy 310 mixing nozzle completely. You are now ready to apply the adhesive. Remember to condition the material to at least 65 degrees Fahrenheit prior to use, and only used approved Latipoxy 310 accessories. Squeeze the trigger to begin dispensing Latipoxy 310 stone adhesive. You will see the pink and white components mix as they are pushed through the mixing nozzle. Make sure it is uniform in color when dispensed from the nozzle. Note: the cordless mixer is equipped with an automatic reverse mechanism to reduce drippage. You will hear and see it activate after the trigger is depressed for 3 seconds or longer. You can adjust the dispensing speed as desired by turning the dial on the side of the tool. The larger the circle, the faster the dispensing speed. By holding the mixing nozzle at an angle on the tile or stone, push the material into the veneer by using a circular motion and using the edge of the nozzle to key in the material as it is dispensing. Apply dabs evenly on the back of the stone or tile in each corner and the center for a minimum of 5 dabs per veneer. Build the height of each dab as needed to achieve plumb surface. The dab thickness will depend upon how plumb the substrate is and variations in the veneer. Cover at least 10% of the area of each piece. Compressed dab thickness must be a minimum of 1/8 inch and up to a maximum of 1 inch. Once the correct amount of adhesive has been determined for each dab, set the dosing knob to obtain a consistent level for all veneers. Each circle on the knob represents 5 seconds of movement. Set the knob to achieve the desired diameter of a compressed dab. Dispense all the material until the rack drive is completely at the end of the cartridge and cannot move any longer. You are now ready to remove the used cartridge and replace it with a new one. Simply unscrew the mixing nozzle and set aside. Do not discard. Remove the empty cartridge and reload in the same manner as before. Screw on the same nozzle and begin dispensing. Installing the veneer onto the substrate is quick and easy with Latepoxy 310 stone adhesive. Begin by installing a ledger board if necessary for your first course, making sure it is secure and, of course, level. Set the veneer onto the ledger board or lower course stone using the proper spacers. Latepoxy 310 will allow you to compensate for variations in veneer thickness or variations in the substrate by simply pushing or pulling any side or corner of the veneer. Use a level to make sure the veneer is plumb. Once the veneer is plumb, no further adjustment is necessary. It's that fast. You can then install the second course in the same manner, using spacers for proper joint width and placement. It's that simple. Veneers can be placed as close as 1/8 inch or as far away as 1 inch from the substrate. Latepoxy 310 stone adhesive will take 60 to 90 minutes to reach its initial set. Leave the ledge board in place for 24 hours before removal to ensure full set and to prevent any movement. Once set, Latepoxy 310 is permanent and will not deteriorate or break down. While adjusting your first stone or tile, it's a good idea to pull off the first stone before the material sets to measure the diameter of each dab to ensure you are getting the correct amount of material and coverage. Check the product data sheet for the recommended dab size. Filling the joints between veneers installed with Latepoxy 310 can be accomplished via two methods. Interior applications may be grouted with Laticrete Spectralock Pro Grout or Laticrete Tri-Poly Fortified Sanded or Unsanded Grout. For those applications where grouting is not possible due to larger spacing behind the veneer, use Laticrete Latasil Tile and Stone Sealant with the appropriate backer rod. In addition, all exterior joints between veneers installed with Latepoxy 310 must be treated with only a 100% silicone sealant to allow for movement in the facade. Latepoxy 310 stone adhesive is available in several packaging options to meet any job requirement. Cartridge packs for use in the cordless mixer, mini jars for smaller applications, and larger pail sizes are offered. Compared to traditional methods of vertical stone and tile installations, nothing can compare to the speed, ease of use, and productivity of Latepoxy 310 stone adhesive. Visit our website at www.laticrete.com/stone for more information on this great product and other innovative solutions for stone installations. Laticrete, the world leader in the manufacture of tile and stone installation systems.